Hello Gemini, and welcome to your semi-bi-weekly reading. These are collective reading for Gemini sun or rising signs, and we are taking a look at the period of time from the new moon to the full moon. So from the new moon on June 17th to July 3rd, getting a sense of just like where your attention is being drawn. This is that period of time where the moon is waxing, so it's a really great time to build momentum towards like really where you want to like have energy go and start to really take off, right? So which areas of your life are maybe being pointed out to you via guidance, right? And then also what kind of advice can you get along with that? I'd like to look at some extra advice. So if you want a more extended reading, these are kind of short, quick, sweet readings, then I would say check out the monthly video for your sign for Gemini. You can go ahead and check that out. Now it's a new moon in your sign, so, and I did have some things to say about the astrological highlights video. So I know that I have been recently mixing astrology in with these readings, but it was just making them far too long, and these are meant to be short. So I started putting out astrology videos, and you can find that up on the screen. I'll make sure that that's up here towards the end of the video, so you can just go check that out. But it's time-stamped, so you can go take a look at what is coming up for the rest of this month, and the new moon on the 17th is one of the things that I discuss. So where is attention being drawn? What area of life are we looking at, Gemini? And we're looking at the 6th house. So we're talking about your day-to-day rituals, what you do every day for setting up your day, the habits of your day. We're also looking at your health here, and also work. You know, people who like if you own a business, people who work for you, or your coworkers, that sort of thing. It can have to do with pets. I don't see it usually being a prominent thing, but if that's a thing, I like to make sure that I mention it. So it's interesting how it says sustainability on this particular card, because I think that in a way, yeah, the habits that we have on a daily basis, how we set up our day, how we ritualize our day, how we take care of our health, these kinds of things really set up what is how sustainable our life is, how sustainable our life path is, the pace of it, like what we have jam-packed into it. You know, if you've got like a life that isn't super sustainable because it's overwhelming and super packed, you can only do that in short stints, right? It's not going to be sustainable over the long term, or really going to be helpful to your health in the long term too if you're overworked. So definitely something that it's an area that I think is important for us to all pay attention to. It's definitely a more mundane house. It's not necessarily the one that most people get super excited about, but it is an important part. So that's where the attention is being drawn, and like what can you do in this particular area to really assist with your sustainability of your habits and your life overall and the pace of it, but also your health. And again, this can have to do with pets. It can also have to do with coworkers or people who work like for you, that type of thing, right? Employees and that type of thing. So what other advice is coming through to help you work through this period of time? We have the Queen of Cups, right? And so, I think that this is definitely going along with maybe even the health and like how you set up and ritualize your day, the habits that you build your life upon, is making sure that you're doing things that are nourishing and nurturing to your emotional state, to your mental state, right? Your health overall in this way, and making sure that you're tending to that. She's definitely a very creative person. She's a muse. She's also very empathic. She kind of reminds me of Kuan Yin in this particular deck. So that kind of compassion feeling, like that vibe of like having self-compassion, having compassion for others in the world, and like how a lot of that starts with us, right? It starts with our health. So yeah, just being like drawn to seeing how this new moon might be a time where you can start a new kind of regimen for your day-to-day health. Like maybe this means that you are starting up a new way of eating more healthy, or that you're starting a new exercise program, or that you are taking care of your mental health by like journaling, or starting working with a therapist, like whatever it is. just this is a really great fresh time to start something, right? Because of the new moon, but also new moon in your sign. So I really like this. The energy feels really clean and clear. And I feel like this is pretty clear for like, and as far as like directing you towards like what to do and what to focus on for this 2-week period of time, right? I really like this. I like the vibe of this. So again, this is for Gemini rising, Gemini sun signs. These are meant to be short and sweet little pieces of guidance. Again, I will have it up on the screen if you want to check out your monthly reading, which is more extended reading, and then also the astrological highlights for the month, which include the new moon that I did talk about, and those are time-stamped in there. So hopefully this is helpful and insightful for you and guides you through this particular period of time. And yes, if you have enjoyed this, or if you'd like to see more videos or check any of the other things that I have coming out on the horizon, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It's always helpful as I'm building this channel. So thank you for being here. Thanks for your time, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.